Today, we're going to walk through building a revenue forecast for a transactional business model. So this would be a business like Stripe that takes a percentage of a transaction that happens, and they have a multitude of transactions that happen every single month. So let's start by taking a look at the revenue formula for this type of a business. So revenue is going to equal total transactions times the average transaction size times the take rate. And take rate can also be called commission rate as well. And we'll see throughout this revenue formula that some of these are going to be inputs, and then some of these variables are going to be calculations as well. Inputs are inputted by us as modelers. Calculations are going to be derived from other parts of the revenue formula. So average transaction size and take rate are both going to be inputted variables. Total transactions are going to be calculated by our total customers times the average monthly transactions per customer. Average monthly transactions per customer is going to be an input, but then total customers is going to be derived by our returning customers, so customers that we had in previous months that are coming back to us, plus the new customers that we get at any given month. Returning customers is again going to be derived by returning customer rate, which is going to be an inputted value multiplied by the previous month's customers, which again will be an inputted value. New customers is going to be calculated as the product mix, or the percentage of new customers that are buying this particular product that we're modeling here, times the total new customers throughout the entirety of the business. So let's see how this translates directly into the Forecastr application. So first, we can see that the revenue formula is spelled out within the drawer, and each variable has its own section, which is labeled as either a calculation or an input. And by section, I'm referring to these square boxes here. Our job is to fill out these inputs, and then we're going to let the revenue formula take care of the rest. So I'll quickly show you how to do this by working through some sample data. So let's say that we have a take rate of 1%, a average transaction size of $50. We see these are going to be inputs. This is going to be a calculation, so we don't need to worry about it. Average monthly transactions per customer, let's say that that's going to be 5. Let's say that we have some calculated values here, so we don't worry about that. Previous month's customers is going to be a little bit more tricky. This is both a calculation and an inputted value, so I can go in here and type in whatever my previous month's customers were to fill that out. Then I'll hit save. So now we can see that this is filled out. I can input a returning customer rate. So let's say this is 75, and then a product mix, which will then calculate my total new customers. So if I go up here, I can see that while I've been filling these out, revenue has been calculated for me, and then the table in the background is being filled out as well. And then I'll quickly add that you can add other products and add as many of these as you'd like to really build out this revenue stream in its entirety. But if I hit done, and then I can dig into this revenue formula, and we can look and see kind of the numbers that are going to be driving this, our forecast going forward. So hopefully you found this helpful. Give it a shot for yourself. As always, we're always here to help you every step of the way. So please feel free to reach out.